Hello everybody, Scarecrow Crone here, and welcome to what is hopefully the start of a brand new series, a solo Payday 2 series. In this series I'm going to try and focus on showing you guys how I do Payday and how you can do certain things. Obviously when I first started I was a bit of a noob, we all were, and we all learn things over time. So I'm going to kick off with this heist, Shadow Raid. It's one of the best money making heists out there, and since the XP update a while ago it's also great for XP as well. So I'll show you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, loadouts and everything like this. And if you've never done this heist before, doing it like this on Deathwish will actually earn you several achievements, including I Will Fade to Dark, which is securing 4 bags of loot fairly easily. I Will Take With Impunity, which is secure every type of available loot, including money, gold, cocaine, artifact, painting, weapons and server. I Will Walk Faceless Amongst Men, which means you have to secure all 4 pieces of samurai armour. Completing this achievement will unlock the Soman Mempo Ninja Mask. I Am Ninja in the Shadow Raid job secure 16 bags of loot and all 4 pieces of samurai armor. Note that because of a bug you don't actually have to secure 16 bags of loot, you only have to secure 12. And I will die and die and die again to complete this job on Deathwish. So before we go into it, I'm going to show you how I'm tackling this. I'm bringing the Plains Rider bow because I'm never going to use my primary weapon. I could bring the Car 4. Doesn't really matter, they both have the same concealment. I'm bringing it because, you know, why not? If you haven't got this, bring the Car 4, try and get down to concealment of 30. I've got I have two Desert Eagles. This is my what I call my Stealth Eagle, which is equipped for stealth. It's got a suppressor on it, it's got a skin, but that doesn't really matter. It's got micro laser, bling grip, no extended mag, marksman sights, and no extra slide. Bringing the buzzer weapon, you know, you can bring any weapon as long as you've got concealment of 30. Javelins because they're silent, and if I accidentally press 3 I won't set the alarm off. Burglar perk deck, best perk deck for stealth. Trip mines for a reason I'll show you in a minute, and this is my main stealth build. So in Mastermind I've got the endurance perk set, so skill set, which allows me to run faster for longer. Transporter, obviously, because I'm going to need and be huffing a lot of bags around. I've got in Technician these 2 here, and this one owned, these 2 ace. This gives me 6 trip mines with sensor ability, so I can mark people. Obviously, silent drilling. That's going to be something that I need for the cages, which we'll see in the heist. And then lockpicking expert. That is absolutely necessary because I need to pick locks a lot faster. Cleaner for the extra body bag. Sprinter and Chameleon. Dead Presidents, Fast Hands, and Shinobi. These 5 here really are your bread and butter of stealth heists. And the Fugitive, I've got Winston Wolf, so I can carry in an extra body bag. Sixth Sense, so I can mark people when I'm standing still, and obviously Hidden Blade for the extra concealment. Running and some other things as well, but they're not really necessary. That is my loadout. Let's get to it. So on the job overview screen, pre-planning is we're going to have to go through there. There are only 3 things you need. If the dentist would shut his mouth, you can get on with it. Body bags, best place to put them is first floor storage. Well, for me anyway. You can put them where you like. I find this is more useful because I'll be moving around the warehouse a lot, because that's where all the good loot is. Thermal paste, you can put it anywhere you like. I'm putting it on the intersection because, you know, it's there. You'll need that to get into the sewers, which is how I'm getting in and getting out. And the bag zip line to River Tug. This I find this to be, if not convenient, necessary, purely because when you're trying to get through the yard, which is here, it's a lot easier to get shit out this way than it is to go all the way back through the sewers or all the way around that way to get it to the van, which is either here or here. So this is quite useful, and in fact I consider it necessary now. But that's everything you should need, so let's get to it. Right, there we're in the heist. First thing we need to do is get this. Now, I didn't mention it earlier, but if you do this heist, hopefully the way I'm going to do this heist, I will get 100% complete. I will steal everything. Make sure you note whether the gate is shut or not. If it's shut, it's good because they can barely see through it anyway. Now, my friend Monkey likes to come down here, but on Deathwish there's a guard who patrols this area. He likes to ninja his way onto the roof. But I'm going to go in the sewers. Brought thermal paste with me. get this first one open, and then go back for the second pace. If you've got more than one person with you, they can carry it, and it doesn't take as long. I will be snipping out the boring bits of this heist that you don't need to see, the moving of the bags and such like. This is just going to be basically a guide and telling you how to get this done in the most efficient way possible. Right then. Oh yeah, when you're moving bags to the van there, if you've got something that's really heavy and slow, just walk it down the sidewalk. Don't walk in the road. You can hide behind this thing to wait for your concealment your detection to tick down, and then move again. Right now I'm not carrying anything, so I can run past there without the guy noticing me. In fact, even when I'm carrying things, I can sometimes run past there without the guy noticing me, but it's got to be careful, because sometimes there's another guard who walks closer to the gate than that guy does. Right, I go up here first before I go the other way, because sometimes there's a bag of loot in this red container. Sometimes a camera here, there is a camera there, but it's very easy to dodge. You can run underneath it, and back across and run underneath it again. Yeah, you see? There's a bag of money here. Which I can walk right past that civilian without him seeing me, because I'm good. Interesting to note, he's wearing a yellow hard hat. That's important, because only civilians wearing yellow hard hats. Random minimize there, don't know why. Only civilians wearing red hats have keycards. So yellow hats have keycards. White hats, civilians do not have keycards. Right then, let's have a look around. Stick a trip mine on here, flip it to sensor mode. That way you'll know if anyone's come down the stairs. There's our friend with the yellow hat. Probably going to take him out at some point, but I need to get to the roof and take out the cameras first. But also stick another trip mine at the top of the stairs. That way you have full coverage on movements of guards. Camera's getting me there, but I should be alright. Ooh, cocaine. And crowbar. This is the camera room. This is the first guard I'm going to kill. Take him out in here. Hopefully his body will fall away from the door and I won't have to bag him. No, fell towards the door. Listen to some of the pager answers, because they're quite funny. Hopefully I'll be able to get him out of the way of the door before that other guard comes over here, which I think is what he's doing. And nobody saw anything. That's the first guard dead, and first two loot bags, because the bag of money here. I'm using the server room now as a kind of place to store things. It's tempting to take out that yellow hat civ and get his key card, but there's a reason why I'm not doing it. I can only carry one key card at a time. Next thing I need to do is I need to have a look in here. Sometimes there's weapons somewhere in this room. Right, civ's moving. Right, he's coming around towards me. Won't move now. I need to get onto the roof. Halfway through this heist, well, early on this heist, about 5.5 minutes in, a helicopter will appear, and it will either drop more guards on the roof, which is what you don't want, or it will drop an artifact on the roof, sorry, in the yard, which is what you do want. So I need to get to the roof without being seen, preferably, and stand on the helipad. By standing on the helipad, the helicopter cannot feasibly land because it can't land on you. Therefore, it automatically triggers the dropping of the crate with the artifact in. That way, you don't have as many guards, and you can get an extra 1.025 million's worth of loot, which is what a single artifact is worth. The only problem with artifacts is they weigh a ton, and they're therefore really hard to move. Let's wait for this helicopter. Hopefully it won't take too long to arrive. It will arrive from the direction that I'm pointing. Come on then. I know I'm here early, but it's better to be here early than it is to be here late, because if you're not here when the helicopter's spawn is initiated, I'll hear some dialogue in a minute, then it won't necessarily trigger the artifact. This way guarantees the artifact being triggered and not the extra guards, because the extra guards make moving around the warehouse hard. So hopefully it'll be here any minute, and it'll be carrying a artifact underneath it, or it could show up late. You know, whatever you feel like, helicopter. It's not like I'm raiding one of your warehouse and nicking all your shit. Not like I'm waiting for that. No, not at all. So if you could just hurry up, we could all go home and have some fun, because solo this heist takes a long time anyway. Come on. Come on. Huh. It's decided to be late today. That's awkward. Come on. While I'm here, I might as well tell you that if the helicopter with the extra guards doesn't arrive, the guards' patrols in the warehouse change, and some of them become stationary. Hopefully they don't become stationary in really, really pointless places, which is awkward, but sometimes they do. Come on. Taking its bloody time today. There we go. There's the dialogue which triggers it. It'll appear over here. Come on. Bane needs to say something now. There we go, see? It's carrying a container and not going to land on the roof, which means I am all clear to proceed with my robbery. Hopefully there's no guard here. I usually put a trip around on that door. There's a guard coming here. Fuck. Right, hopefully he won't. He's coming on the roof. Yeah, he's coming on the roof. Is he? Or is he going to stand there? He's going to stand there like a fucking dickhead. I don't think I can get past him because he's more observant than your average bloke. These guards are, and if they're alerted, by the way, is an interesting fact. Right now, their health is that of a standard security guard. If they're alerted, their health becomes that of a maximum force responder, the guys with the brown vests that you might see in loud heists. Right, he's going that way. He's going upstairs. And this is the random number generator in action, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully he'll walk up there and I'll be able to sneak around the back of him. Last time I did this, he became stationary on this roof and I never had to bother with him again. Right then. While I'm here, there's sometimes there's an extra crowbar here. This is where sometimes the server spawns. This is what I call the server room. And there's sometimes a bag of money here. The server will also be found sometimes instead in the camera room. But today it's decided to spawn here. Bag of cocaine there. So pick that up on the way. Crate here. Make sure I get that. I've already grabbed the weapons from in here. Get an extra body bag while I'm at it. The guard there, so I better not move, better wait around. This heist is a lot of patience. You can't be impatient on this heist. You can take risks, but you can't be impatient, otherwise you get seen. Come on, fuckface. Stay your stumps. Please, move. Hopefully he hasn't become stationary, because then I'll have to open this door. And that's not something I wanted to do. Right, maybe he has. Move the shit out of the way of the door so it can't be seen. Right. Yeah, he's become stationary there. That's kind of good for me because now he won't move and I don't have to worry about him moving at all. So the warehouse is now fairly empty and free. Right, sometimes there's something in there. There's a bag of money in there, so I might drill that in a minute. But I think if I drill that, he'll see. So I'm gonna wait until the end of, towards the end of the heist to do that. Wait, put your primary risks last, and that way you reduce the chances that you're going to screw up. Artifact. Oh, balls. Balls, balls. I shouldn't have picked that up. Balls. Gotta get around this corner now. Fuck. That's how slow you move with the artifact on. That was how as fast as I could possibly move, even with transporter on. Please piss off. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? There, he's gone that way. Alright. See if I can get this downstairs without being seen. Yep, he's triggered that way. Oh shit. White hat sieve. Like I said, patience. Try and take risks. I know this is probably going to be quite a boring heist to watch if you're watching me do this, but this is the way that it can be done. Once I've cleared the stuff up the stairs, it becomes a lot faster, a lot quicker paced, trust me. Now, I need to move down to here. There's stuff down here that I haven't robbed yet, and this is the primary loot drop point that we use down this hole. But, because this is an artifact, I'm not putting it down this hole, I'm going to put it down the other hole. The hole I initially came out into the warehouse into, because this thing takes such a long time to move, I don't want to be hoofing it through the sewers at the speed that I'm going now, because that will take far too long. This camera here is entirely pointless. Even if I stand here, it can see me. It would be able to see me if I hadn't done the cameras off, but if you stand here, it can't. Or if you go through that room, it can't. So it's a most pointless camera ever. Guard there. Interestingly enough, I don't think he's stationary, because I want to avoid killing the white guards as much as possible. The white shirt guards. No, he's not stationary. Excellent. Sorry, mate. I just nicked a 1 and a bit million artifact right in front of you, and you didn't see anything. White hat civ there. Civilians aren't marked by censorship mines, so there's no point putting them down to mark civilian routes. I only put them down to mark all routes that guards use to get in and out of the warehouse. And down there. And then now I have to do the same with all the stuff upstairs. Cue moving loot montage. Right then, something specifically that I wanted to show you, which is down in the basement. Sometimes there's a sneaky bag of coke down here. The only thing that can spawn down here. And it's not usually indicated because sometimes not even the guards come down here, even if there is a bag of coke down here. So, just wanted to show you that specifically. Back to the montage! Right, tell a lie, sometimes civilians come down here. Because I opened that door, it's changed their patrol route, so he will now come out this way and go all the way around again. Not something that I've encountered before, but hey, this heist is still full of surprises. Right then, I want to try and open this. It's got a painting and a bag of money in it, and I need the painting to get the achievement I will take with impunity. He might move and come towards me. I hope he doesn't. So it might do if the drill breaks, but I do have silent drilling. So according to Payday physics, even if it breaks, it shouldn't make a noise. I can hear it making a noise, but he's not moving, so I assume he hasn't had anything. The thing about the drills on here, take a very long time to drill anything. 40 seconds for this gate, and they keep on bloody breaking. But hey, that's Payday. Be careful when you're doing these, that if you have a keycard on you, you don't accidentally use the keycard, because they're rare and hard to come by. And with solo, doing it solo, I haven't got somebody else to hit the vault keycard with me, for me. So I need two, and I need to get them within 10 seconds of each other. Difficult. So if that yellow hat civs come down here, I need to kill him down somewhere downstairs and leave the keycard there. The guards don't notice that it's there, but hey. Right. Bag of money. Painting. Oh shit, yellow hat sieve. Now I get rid of his corpse. I can leave the keycard there on the stairs, and I should be able to grab it in time to open the vault later on. Didn't want to have to kill him there, I wanted to kill him somewhat closer to the goal, but to be honest, he probably would have seen that bag of money that I've left in that room unattended anyway. Just to be careful, make double sure that this doesn't get seen. I'm going to chuck it down the hole. Go on, there you go. Yeah, keycard on the stairs. Excellent. Right, guard's still there. Let's get this, and then I'll drill the other one. Now that I know that nobody else is going to come up here, I'll drill the other cage up there, and hopefully that crate will have something in it, but doesn't always have something in it. Yada 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 yada. I know, Bane, I know. And we're back to the physics of payday drills, which always break. I have 200 million in my offshore account, but no. It's nowhere near enough to buy a drill that actually bloody works. Come on, I haven't got all day. I want to clear upstairs. After this, upstairs should be entirely empty of loot. Just to do a quick check. No, yep. I have officially nicked everything that is available to steal up here, so I'm good. That's now open. Maybe is there something in it today? Let's see. Oh yes, some gold. Amazing. I needed that for the achievement. I already have the achievement, but you would need the gold for the achievement. So it bloody hell. Why do I keep encountering bloody people on these stairs? Oh well, even another dead civilian. See, this one did not have a keycard. Maybe I did that just to prove a point. Right, hopefully I won't walk into somebody out here either. Oh, fuck's sake. And that can happen. Hopefully he'll leave in a minute, and I'll be able to continue with my loot moving montage. Right, crate down here. You got to open. Nothing in that one. That can happen. Right, no cocaine there. Sometimes they stick it up here and hide it from you, but not today it seems. Sometimes there's cocaine in the locker room. Don't know why they store cocaine in the locker room, but, you know. Takes all kinds, I guess. Right. So there's sometimes either a bag of money there, here, or here, but there is not today. There's a crowbar. Sometimes they spawn in the kitchen. So, we're down to whatever's in here, but I don't think there's anything in them. No, there's nothing in them, so there's no point drilling them. Right, next bit of our plan, we have to go into the warehouse. Now, there was a guard hanging out near the vault. We'll have to kill it later anyway, because the vault can't be opened. He's standing next to the fucking thing. And if he turns around and sees the vault open, he'll freak. So, we're going to have to do this the other way around. I'm going to have to kill him later, but I won't do that now. I'll see what's in these crates first. So far, nothing. And there's hardly any civilians around because I've killed 2. Bag of money. Excellent. First loot of the day from the warehouse. Oh, that civ's there. You don't see shit. Right then, now I have to get back to the warehouse. Where that civ goes. It's coming this way. Oh, fucking dick. He'll walk all the way around here, and I'll be shot of him. Meh, don't know where he went. Go upstairs? I think he went upstairs. Huh? Oh well. Back to the warehouse. God, there's going to be an issue. I might have to take him out now because there's stuff around here that he'll notice me stealing if I'm not careful. Nothing in there. Yeah, I'm going to take him out. Okay. Guard on duty near the vault is making a toasted cheese for Barney. Sounds legit. Right. Down it goes. Now I'm free to move around. What's in here? Bag of money. Excellent. Down the hole. Over here. Sometimes there's a bag of money there, but there isn't today. Just try showing all the little nifty bits where they hide things. Bag of gold. Sometimes there's also a bag of money there, but there isn't today either. So, yeah. We're doing alright for the sneaky bags of money that you can sometimes miss. Oh, more gold. I'm doing good on gold today. It's like Morocco up in here. Ah, right. Just doing a quick sweep of the warehouse, make sure I haven't missed anything. It's always worth doing that. There's a sieve around here somewhere, but he doesn't see shit. They're really unattentive, these sieves. Really unattentive. Right, I think that's the warehouse cleaned out. So now, the yard. The yard is our next source of loot. Now, in order to get to the yard, there are two ways of getting to the yard. First way, easiest way, is to the basement, but it depends on the placement of one of the guards. Now, sometimes there's a guard here, but I think this door is shut. And if I wait 3.5 seconds, which is more than enough when doing this, he will show up on my my radar. He'll blip, be a blip. So, no, there is no guard here today, so this is the quickest and easiest way of getting outside into the yard is open today, but that does mean that the guard will be just there. Make sure you're careful sneaking past him. Don't try and be cocky about it. He's quite unattentive for a guard, so as long as once you've cleared him, you should be able to sprint the last few pieces and he won't see anything. Now we go up to this fence, and I'm really bad at jumping, which is why I didn't go on the roofs on the way in. Right, here we go. Now I've already grabbed the bag of money out of the first container, so there should only be 3 more left in the red containers in the yard. There are only ever 4. God, coming this way, I think. Yeah, it's coming this way. I always get such bad luck. In the meantime, I will show you, hopefully the random number generator has been kind to me. I'll show you the other way of getting in to the yard. Yeah, there is no grate here anymore. So once I've burned this grate through, I can get back over to there to where the money bags are, and out that way to where I started near the van. I did chuck some loot down here. Don't know why I did that. Gold. More gold. Body. So it's just a body there, nothing else. Indeed. Right, I'll move that towards the van in a little bit. In the meantime, go back up to the yard, and that guard's hopefully now cleared off. Up we go. And then it's just a matter of cleaning out the yard in a timely manner and not getting seen. Though I do have 2 paydays left, so I could get seen if I wanted to and be able to rectify it. Except I've only got 1 body bag, so I can only be seen with 1 person there. 1 bag of money, which means there's now only 2 left in the yard somewhere. Actually, I better properly dispose of this. This is why I bought the river tug, because it's the easy way to get loot out. I don't have to lug it all the way around. Saves me time as well as effort, and potentially getting caught by hoofing it around that guard. Come on. Oh, for God's sake, I hate this fence. There we go. Right, that's 1 red container. Guard coming this way. I can get around him fairly easily. Now this is a bit of a weird one. There's a red container up here, but you can't go straight forward and open it. You have to jump over here, open it from here, get back up here, and then jump into it. Bag of money, which means there's now only one left. Excellent. Where'd that guard go? There he is. He's walking on. Excellent. I can walk on now. Those 3 containers, despite the jumping, are the easiest ones to get. So hopefully the random number generator will be kind to you and it'll put the bags of money in those containers. I have sometimes seen 2 bags of money in that above one, and since they only ever spawn 4 bags of money in the yard, it means that you won't... God damn it. God's sakes. You won't have to go and search more than 3 containers. Bloody... I am so bad at this. For God's sake. I hadn't cut this fence in a weird way. There we go. Right, where'd that guard go? Sometimes they try and trap you, these guards, when they're moving around here. It's a bit of a maze. I'm running around a lot. I'm being quite reckless. I should be staying low to the ground a lot of the time. Anything in here? Yep, last bag of money. I don't have to search the rest of the containers now. Which is good news for me. Shit. That was close. Right, he's going to walk over to where I want to leave from. Both of them are. So, if I'm clever, which I think I am, I should be able to get out this way. I indeed am. Excellent. Now, I'll just quickly throw these onto the river tug and get the last pieces of loot, which is the artifact and the the helicopter dropped in the yard earlier, and the pieces of Nobunaga's armour. Quick montage. There we go. Now I can leave the yard the way I came in. And as long as I'm careful, this dickhead will notice absolutely nothing. And I am. Right then. Now the last pieces of armour. The last pieces of loot we need to get. The artifact in the yard, which is quite tricky at times, which I'll go do now, and the pieces of armour, which is going to be a bit of a rush. Right. Easier when you've got someone to spot for you, but it's been dropped off in that crate there. Now sometimes the guards stand at either ends and walk past it and are generally douchebags, but if you got a bit of clear, go for it, bearing in mind that you will move very slowly with this on. Even though crouching means you won't be detected as easily, you're going to want to stand up because you'll move slightly faster and get it out of the way. And I did. Excellent. Now let's get the armour. Right, if you remember rightly, I left a keycard on the stairs. So what I need to do now is I need to get over here, plug one in, run and get the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, cut it a bit fine that time. As long as it's not on the top floor, you should be able to make it. And since I can, I won't put down that one because it will just a bit of extra effort moving it. I might as well do it this way. Stick it here and then chuck it down that sewer hole. And if I've done this correctly, I should, once I've loaded up everything, see in the top right hand corner where I've got Hoxhud, the number of bags should be 0 and the symbol will disappear. That means the little symbol with the suitcase with the dollar signs on it. That means in Hoxhud how many bags of loot there are on the map. Bearing in mind this heist counts every one of the 4 pieces in the vault as 1 until you open the vault and get them. So that will count as 1. Now it counts as 4. And then anything in a crate, like these ones here, does not count until the crate is opened. So initially it told me there was like 12 or something, 13 bags of loot on map. And now they're telling me that there are going to be 24 pieces of loot on map. 23 rather. Pieces of loot on map. Okay, so now I will just do a quick drop off all the bags to the van, and see where we stand. See you in a minute. Right then, I'm back. I've loaded up almost all the loot into the van, apart from this. See? Put that down again. Top right hand corner, the number of loot bags is 1. Pick it up. Last loot bag in the van. That is complete Shadow Raid, and if I hadn't already got those achievements, I would now receive several achievements. I will receive 5 achievements for doing it on Deathwish, for taking everything, for taking one of every type, and for getting the ninja armour. Right, that's it, everyone. Done. Stealth bonus. That wasn't as professional as I would have liked. I had to kill 2 civilians. I was going to kill one anyway for his keycard, but I had to kill an extra one, which I wasn't very happy about. But there you go. I got 14 million, almost 15 million out. And because of the way the EXP system works now, that's a lot of EXP as well, because you get EXPs for different bags for the amount of bags you get. So I've gone up 2 levels as well. That is how you do Shadow Raid on Deathwish and Steal Everything. Try and remember to trigger the helicopter so it doesn't drop off extra guards, because that's very useful. Just standard, otherwise just practice standard stealth things. Trip mines are quite useful as well. And thank you guys for watching. Hopefully the quality of these videos will improve, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.